Hi everybody, it's Rose. So tonight I am reacting to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Chicken Wangs. So I guess in the title she wanted to talk more about this encounter that she had with this 22-year-old or 23-year-old guy. Before we get into that though, there are a couple of things that I found of note on Twitter. And one of the clips is from the live stream that she did very briefly. And I guess she meant it for OnlyFans, but she did it on YouTube by accident, and then she quickly deleted. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see it too, and you guys can listen in. Okay? So there's the live stream I'm going to cover. But before we do that, let's go over here. And let me play this for you.
I am never, ever doing it with a 22-year-old ever again. I think I'm going to have a heart attack soon. I'm not kidding. So, yeah. Picked him up.
You're just too out of shape to be a cougar.
I said that. I'm like, I'll get in better shape. I had to use my Google Translate app to say, I will get in better shape for next time. He's like, oh, it's okay, baby. So, I just don't know what to, I had to bring him home because I'm in so much pain. It's just not doable. It's just not. It's TMI, but it's just too big. Too fucking big. Like,
Okay, Chantal, so you complain about guys that are too big for you. But then you also complain about guys that are too small. So what is the perfect size for you? You haven't exactly stated that. A guy can be neither too small nor too big for you. So what is the perfect in-between size that you're looking for?
I can't even get it in my mouth. The sausage. So,
You know, not to be rude, Chantal, but madam, I find that hard to believe. Because when it comes to food, you will literally unhinge your jaw to put a tremendous amount of food in your mouth. So, not to be gross, not to be vulgar, if you can do that with food, why would you have trouble with a guy? I'm just curious.
I'm in pain and I just want to, like, die. Yes! Jackhammer! TMI for Pete's sake. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh my god.
I will go back upstairs so that you feel more comfortable talking openly.
Well, you don't have to. I can stop.
That's okay. That way.
Do you want to take a sleep aid?
No.
Okay, so that's the clip. So there she is describing the encounter between herself and the gentleman. And I wanted to play that first before I show this to you guys. So this is during the chicken wings live stream. And during this part, Chantal walks up to her bedroom and she shows a couple of condom wrappers on her dresser and one on the floor. And I've got some comments to that. Let me just show you.
He thinks I'm a big cat. He goes, "You're tired." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm fat." I mean, hold on, my llama's missing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ah! Look. Look at my corner.
Okay, so there she is showing a condom wrapper on her bedroom floor. That's the part I wanted to stop on. Because I got some comments about that. The fact that she's so giggly over a condom wrapper. Listen, those who normally have sex, things like that are just no big deal. Those who normally don't have it make it a big deal. Also, I've got questions, y'all. I've got some questions about that. So, according to Chantal, things with this guy did not happen at her house, right? She went to go pick him up. They did not do things in her house. So my question is, why is the condom wrapper on her bedroom floor? Why would it be there? Why would the condom wrappers be on her dresser? Does that even make sense? If you go elsewhere to do things, wouldn't the condom wrappers be there? Yeah, you would think so. So why are they on her bedroom floor? Chantal, that looks so staged. So incredibly staged. Like you ripped open a brand new condom, took the condom out, and put the wrapper on the floor and trying to treat that like it's some sort of a flex. And I can tell, madam, that you're someone that you don't have sex that often, because if you did, then you would know that when things normally do happen, if it happens in that room, yeah, you might have an empty condom wrapper on the table right next to the bed. If you're in the heat of the moment, you just want to get it out of the wrapper and get going. But normally what happens afterwards is you take the used condom and the wrapper and you throw it into the trash in the bathroom, which is right next to your room. So why would a condom wrapper be on your floor, girl? Nothing happened in your house. There's absolutely no reason for that condom to be there. I mean, your purse is nowhere in sight. Why would the condom wrapper be right there in the middle of the floor if you didn't stage the scene? You know, the more you talk and the more you show, the more you prove nothing happened. You're just making up a story and trying to show things to back up your story. But because you have not that much experience with hot, steamy encounters, you can't even stage the scene correctly to where it looks normal. If the guy is the one using the condom, wherever it is he used it, it would be in that location, not in your home, not on the floor. So I got to call you out on your BS, Chantal. I got to call you out on your lies. As someone that I've had encounters before, my experience in the past, that doesn't look right. Like a condom just in the middle of the floor, randomly. Girl, you stage the scene and you're all giggly because you think you're doing something. You think you're doing a flex. Oh, look at me. I'm a sexually active adult. That's what that proves. That's the flex. Honestly, you shouldn't be active at all because you've got infections, because you do have STDs, which have never been treated. You should not be opening your legs for any man until you get all of that fixed. So I'm hoping, for the sake of all the men out there who might be single, for their sake, for their health, you have not been active and you're just lying about it all. Because if you are active and you've done something with at least one person, that means whatever you've got, you potentially passed it off to him and he don't even know it. But putting an empty condom wrapper in the middle of the floor and making a point to show it, staged. I'm calling you out. It's all staged. But let's go back to the beginning of this live stream. Now that you guys have seen that part, Let's start from here. We're going to do a lot of jumping around. Let's go.
Oh, that's okay. You hung up on me. He ran to Istanbul. That's where he's from. Istanbul. Oh, did OnlyFans go? OnlyFans? Oh. Oh, well, okay. Hey, Rebecca. E. Well, I didn't have a date. I had someone over to have sex. Have some good times. That's about it.
You know what? Stop. I seriously doubt that. She's not a single woman living alone. She's got Pete in the house. Does anybody think that Pete would be cool with some strange guy coming in the house? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think that Chantal went nowhere. She did nothing with nobody. Maybe she snuck over to see Natter, and that's where he got all the new groceries. But I really don't think she had somebody over. That some random guy is going to have wild, crazy sex, allegedly for 3 hours with her, and Pizza's not going to say anything. He's not going to hear anything. And then he's going to leave some random condom wrapper in the middle of her floor. No, none of this works. I'm sorry. It's not believable, Chantal. It just isn't. It isn't.
Or sorry, we hooked up. I'm not unblocking people. Yeah. I got the dawn.
Somebody in your chat is saying, how much did he charge?
I don't know if Pete's her. I don't think so. He had his music on. Google Translate Starfish. Ashley Ulrich, welcome to Rare Beers. Where's your beers? Hungry for snack. Yeah, it was fun. I don't know. I mean, I don't really. I look loaded. I warned Pete. Yeah, you know, I was having someone over. He's very open-minded. Like, you don't care. You look exactly like.
You know, he probably, if somebody did come over, Pete might have been in the mind of, hey, let her get her bells rung. Because when she gets her bells rung, she'll be a nicer person. So he might have been okay with it for that reason only. But I just think it's tacky, you know, to live with somebody and they are your ex-fiance and just to do this crap. I mean, it's just horrible.
Like his pics, yeah. So, but hi, warped reality. I don't think so, Real Queen. I don't think you're allowed to. But I think I can find it. Like I can announce it on my Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, Dusty Headboard, you're not. Ew, Applebee's. Stay away from the wangs of chickens on Tinder. Gorntel, hi Vicky. So I mean, it just made me feel old. Really.
Well, girlfriend, if he's 22 years old and you're almost 40, he's half your age. Yeah, you're gonna feel a little older next to the person you're doing stuff with. And something that just came to my mind, y'all. Remember, like a long time ago, she said that she could not take off her clothes and do things with people she wasn't comfortable with. She said that about Natter, that she felt comfortable with Natter. So how did she go from that to suddenly being comfortable with a 22-year-old that she don't even know?
And maybe I'm just not at that level anymore. He is yeah. I kind of preferred the sex with Tony. And now I'll never get to because, well, Mora. No, it's not that. It was good and everything. He was very nice and everything. I just I guess just made me feel fat, old, and out of shape.
Well, you are older and you are out of shape. That's the crazy thing about you is that you always talk about wanting to have passionate encounters, but yet that takes some stamina. That takes some endurance, from anyone of any size. But especially if you're a little bit bigger or a lot bigger, I'm not saying those of a bigger size cannot have passionate encounters. They certainly can. But the more passionate the intimacy, the more durability and stamina and the energy it takes. And if you have trouble just walking up a set of stairs without being out of breath, how in the world are you going to do porn star activities in your bedroom, Chantal? How's that going to work? You're going to get worn out within 60 seconds. How's that going to work?
So I just think, it'll just be good for like a little tryst here and there if I feel up to it. Because he is a hunk. Like, he's a hunk.
Excuse me.
Very young, so obviously an eager puppy, yeah. But I don't have the energy anymore. Like, dang, shit. I had to, just like basically. I didn't have any snacks. We just had drink and experience. Not as bad as I would. No, this guy has the body and conversation level of like a grown, like my age. Like, he's very not young in the head at all. And I don't know if that's just where he was raised. He's more just cultured, more, that's what I think I like about men from other culture. You always ask me why not white men? Why not? Well, I don't know. I find, like with Tony, when I met Tony, it's like being introduced. There's so much to talk about. It's a whole other culture. He was showing me YouTube videos about Morocco, the cuisine, the music, the dancing, the lovemaking style, everything. There's something in every culture to discover and appreciate, So I just thought, no, this guy doesn't speak any English.
Why is it that she has a habit of picking guys that she has trouble communicating with? Wouldn't it be easier to pick someone you can communicate well with?
Oh. Yeah, 22 is not a kid, but whenever you're close to 40, it feels it. It does. No, actually, I do not subscribe to them, so. He accepted the fupa. Yeah. Dr. Phil. What's going on, Dr. Phil? No. I find that since white men are kind of the default in society, they don't always have to do a lot of work on their identity. Yeah, I'm just bored with them. I don't know. It's what I've always known. There's a whole other world of men out there. Hey, visitor, man. Oh, Alyssa is a kid. Yes, I can tell. I can tell your guys' age by how you talk to them. Has anyone ever weirded out by the fupa? Honestly, if they are, they don't say it. Maybe, well, Natter used to make jokes about it all the time, but like we would laugh about it. It didn't hurt my feelings, so. Because then he would also say, oh, I love this fupa, so,
Sure, if he really, really loved it, then how come after a while he didn't stop you from paying for everything? Obviously, you didn't love it that much because you kept on paying for almost a year.
How old am I? Bella, you are 23. Nancy, 26, 7.
Sorry,
I'm still a
guys,
kid
it's
and I'm
late.
old, but really anyone 25 and under still has a developing brain. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think a mature relationship would not be appropriate for this guy at 22.
Well, it wouldn't be possible because he's 22 and you're almost 40 and you're not mature. So how would a mature relationship even be possible between the two of you?
So I would be his friend. I would be maybe a lover here and there, but I don't think that I would be in a relationship with someone who probably doesn't even really, I don't know. It's not fair to say doesn't know how, but down under you are 45. There you go. I'm 38. I always forget. I know. I forget if I'm 37 or 38.
You know what? She keeps yawning and she's making me yawn. So if I'm over here yawning, y'all, it's because of Chantal. Plus, it's also a little bit late. You know, but so if I'm yawning, it's not because I'm trying to make you guys yawn. It's because she keeps freaking yawning. And she's left her seat.
Tomorrow, I'm switching my internet provider. Absolutely. This is fucking unacceptable. Sorry. This is 2022. Having no internet for a whole day is unacceptable. I'm sorry, but he's a Sagittarius. Sagittarius and Aries. Old lady, but you're nearly middle-aged. I know, Terry, I am middle-aged. If you add my age in 2, I'll probably won't make it. No offense, but even if I get healthy, I have a lot of health damage done already.
Well, you're not wrong by saying that. I'm sure you've done a lot of damage to your health. But if you took care of yourself, if you stopped screwing around with your health and ignoring it, you could mitigate the damage to where you could live a little bit longer. I don't know how much longer. I don't know how much damage you've already done to yourself. I'm sure your liver is in horrible shape. Horrible. But if you stop hurting yourself, you might be able to reverse some of the damage. And you be healthier and you be happier, but you keep pushing on like you expect your body to put up with all the abuse you heap upon it. And the body can only take so much, Chantal. And you've only got one. You can't just replace it if it wears out or you abuse it.
I have a feeling even just having a hysterectomy at my age has cut my life short. Because estrogen is important for your heart health.
Mm-hmm.
December 20th.
I have a question for the ladies, or even the gentlemen in my audience that know ladies that have had a hysterectomy. So I've heard that if you have a hysterectomy, that it messes with your sex drive. Like you don't really want to have sex anymore. I don't know if that's correct. But Chantal's been through a hysterectomy. She went through one a while ago. So I'm kind of confused that if you have a hysterectomy and if it's true that your sex drive is lowered or it's altogether gone, why is she so hypersexual? Because I've had different people leave comments saying they had a hysterectomy and their sex drive just kind of disappeared. So those of you that are in my chat, any person that's been through a hysterectomy, please let me know because I would love to learn more about the subject.
Non-age, welcome back. We're featured recipes. Or no, December. Yeah, I think might have been the 18th. I can't remember. Well, around that time.
I've never had a hysterectomy. I went through menopause very early in my late 30s. Normally a woman goes through menopause in her late 40s or so. I went through mine early. That caused a lot of mood swings. It caused a lot of you get the hot flashes and stuff. I don't know if it's the same, on par the same, or different with the ladies who've been through hysterectomy. So that's why I was asking that question. If you have a hysterectomy, does it remove the sex drive or lower it down? Those of you that know, please let me know.
It was like right around the cusp, I think. No, I don't have a guess. Ready, set, no, I know, Terry, you weren't. You should have bacon. Used to be a lot of XOs. Now he's gonna be miserable. Fuck, just laying there with nothing to do. Hi, Ricky. He's hot. I wish you could see his face too, but I don't want to dox him. But he's fucking hot.
You're probably paying him.
Yay, he's on the mend. Oh, good. Your two boys. How many kids do you have together? Was that a no on the age guess? I am tired. Did you fatfish him? No. I mean, you can see what pictures I have on my dating profile. It's fucking public.
Oh, really? Y'all give me a second. I'm going to find something. Give me just a second. I'm sure that the pictures you have on your dating profile are different than your real pictures. I saw a picture on Twitter that was a bit shocking. It didn't look anything like the pictures you posted online, Foodie. I don't know if I can find it again. But yeah. So let me see if I can pull this up. I'm going to switch the camera from me to the picture on Twitter. So this would be the picture I'm sure that you would post. This is what you really look like. The difference. See, this is how you can tell you're using those contour filters, because you've got a very wide face, but there's that sharp point at your chin. It narrowed your chin, and that's not the case here. Okay? So when it comes to showing your pictures, I'm sure you don't show your natural self. I'm sure it's very different when a person meets you in person. You know, I don't think you're completely honest about what you look like to other people. It's natural for someone to, if they don't feel confident about themselves, they might use a little bit of the smoothing skin filter and all that to where it still looks like them, but you look completely different in your natural pictures versus your edited pictures. Your pictures are heavily edited.
But I mean, I don't know. It's not like I want to marry. Like, when he pulled my wig off, though, I was like, oh my fucking god, I cannot do this. I have to tell people I have no hair. I don't know. I should.
And you know why she feels so awkward and why she feels so embarrassed meeting people or getting together for intimate encounters? Because she does lie so much about what she looks like. Like in her pictures, you know, she's wearing a wig, she's got the contour filter on, she's got the skin smoothing filter. You know, in her pictures, in her videos, She's got all kinds of filters to make it seem like she's smaller in appearance. Her face looks different and all of that. But then when the person meets her in person, you know, they find out real quick that it's an illusion, that she has lied a lot. She's nervous because she is a whole lot different without those filters covering things up and making her look good. I mean, because anybody else being themselves would be completely comfortable with who they are, but she lies to the umpteenth degree about what she looks like. And when you get in front of somebody, there's no filters to kind of disguise that.
Just meet people with no hair. Did you change your sheets? Yeah.
Liar.
Why am I dating someone? I'm not dating anyone. I have just had a tryst.
That you probably paid for.
He went to pull my hair and the fucking wig came off.
Ooh. I bet that was an awkward moment. And that's not me shaming anybody who doesn't have hair. There's nothing wrong with not having hair. It's just, I'm talking about Chantal. You know, like putting on appearances that are not her. And lying to people about who she is and everything. And then just situations like that where it can get awkward when somebody discovers something about you that they thought was one way and it's actually another.
From Costco. You passed out and it was instant. Really, Ricky? Do you have on your dating profile that you only want men that can't drive? Apparently he has a license, but he just doesn't have a car. Yeah, he's a good kisser, yes. Yeah.
Ew. I just can't see that happening. She doesn't brush her teeth. What guy's going to kiss a girl with nasty breath and nasty teeth? Especially like a hot guy? Why would they do that?
Don't tell a guy he's hot. You will make him conceited. Wizard sleaze phase. Hot dog down a... No, I thought it was hot dog down an alley, but no, this is, wow. The fruit flies are just having a beezing day, too. They have nowhere to go. Handpicks? What do you mean? Not weighing in.
Well, why not?
You slept. That's my worst fear is to sleepwalk and like accidentally murder somebody. Could you imagine the friggin' hoops you have to go through?
Aw, BBJ. The kitty.
You are a Joneser, BBJ. Yeah,
She's probably hungry
fuck's saying.
or wanting attention.
Even the
Oh, she's eating. I hate when she's eating. We're going to get past all this. I don't want to watch her eat. Sorry.
I'll show you my room. But it's not perfect yet, but I did it in haste. Because I had company coming. Oh, my fucking brain. So here we have, this I just took out to find my head wrap, but it was all put together. There's another condom wrapper on the ground. Couple here. And
talk about a staged scene. Okay, listen. I got something to say. All right, all of my adult people in the audience, all of you that have experience about encounters, she said she did stuff with this guy for 3 hours. All of you experienced people that you've had encounters of your own, yes or no? If you had some wild encounter with somebody with the bed look like that, Nope. Nope. If the encounter were really wild, that bed would be moved away from the wall. The sheets would be off. The pillows would be everywhere. It looks like nothing happened on that bed. It looks like nothing happened. The pillows are all stacked up. The sheets are on the bed. The blankets are on the bed. I promise you, nothing happened on that bed. There's not even any sweat stains, bro. Wouldn't there be sweat stains? Wouldn't it be kind of wet with sweat if something crazy happened on the bed? I mean, Chantal is a bigger lady, and I'm sure if you're doing something strenuous, you're gonna sweat. So why don't we see any sweat stains? Why does everything look perfectly in place? I'm sorry, I'm calling BS.
My bed looked like it had a tumble in the hay.
No, it doesn't. No, it don't. You big liar.
It's kind of messy, actually. Oh, I want to put my PJs. And,
Nothing happened on that bed.
oh, God. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. Okay.
See, that don't even make sense. Did you guys catch that shot? Let me just roll it back just a hair. Okay? Now, she's got, the condom is sitting right there by the door. Y'all, all of us adult people that we've been there and we've done that, why would that condom be there? If the guy does his thing, right, and it's over with, where's the first place he's going to go? The bathroom to go pee, right? And while he's there, he's going to, you know, peel it off and stick it into the trash can. What's it doing up there? That don't even make sense.
Actually. Oh, I want to put my PJs. And,
So there's the condom right there. But what's it doing all the freak way over there? If she had an encounter for real, as soon as they were done doing the thing, it would be in the bathroom trash or somewhere in the bathroom, because that's how it usually goes. You're done doing the deal, it's going to be in the bathroom. And can I just say this? It don't even look used. It looks too brand new, like she just ripped open a condom, tossed the wrapper on the floor, and put the brand new condom up on the counter for show.
oh, God. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry.
No,
Okay.
you're not.
So this...
No, you're not. You big old, you're a liar. You're lying, Chantal.
So...
She,
It's actually not there. It's, Clinique Happy. I gotta get another bottle. I have to get another bottle. What's up, Mimi?
she's such a liar.
Did you have problems due to the outages with debit cards? Yeah. Like, Pete and I went to get Taco Bell and KFC for dinner because I cleaned all day and I'm fucking tired. So I'm like, I don't want to dirty dishes before I have to go get him. So I went and got 2 tacos.
You know, don't put it past Chantal that if this whole Natter story arc is boring, and she knows it is, and the audience is complaining and the views are going down, do not put it past Chantal that she will go to the umpteenth degree to stage something to give off the impression that she and Natter are not talking. She will go as far as she has to make up a lie and try to make it believable. She will clean her room. She will throw condom wrappers on the floor and put condom wrappers up there by her door. She will do whatever she has to do to stage a scene just to try to sell a story arc to make money. And that's what's happening now. I don't think anybody did anything with Chantal. I think she just cleaned her room or had somebody do it. And then she staged the whole scene of, oh, I had somebody over, so I had to clean. And look, we had sex. even though the condom and the condom wrappers aren't where they're supposed to be if they were really used, and the bed isn't really messed up. This is somebody you can tell that doesn't have sex that often, or she's never had good sex, because she doesn't even know how to stage a scene to look believable.
And they had a sign saying that they can only accept. Okay. Call her a passion 10. Who?
You know what? We're done here. She's just gonna, let's move on to the comments. Let's see. Kate says, imagine any man telling their family and friends that this is the middle-aged toddler they're dating. Her years of being a horrible person is forever cataloged online. I like that. Cataloged. Good word. I can't see her ever having another relationship with any respectable man at this point, nor can I. She'd have to wipe her entire existence off the internet on top of working on herself in real life before that will happen. It would be sad if I had any empathy for her. Chantal worked really hard on being a train wreck, but there are consequences for that. And you're right, because this is what she wanted for content, because it is so toxic, there's going to be consequences later for that. But at this moment, she just doesn't care. Queen Natter El Shami says, I seriously can't think of a worse supporter base, except the gross grand harem, than the VIBs. It's like pulling teeth to get her to talk about the details of the night, and right when she starts finally talking about it, like how he texted good night and no more XOs, versus before they met, there were a lot of XOs, and my son got a 14-year-old cat. What's wrong with the VIBs? Now she's never going to finish that thought, and it's going to take forever to get back on track to finish telling the story. It's true what they say about VIBs. They literally pay that $5 just to be able to talk to people, my lord. I'm of the opinion that a lot of the VIBs, they pay the $5 just to talk to each other, but not really to Chantal. Chantal is just background noise at this point. Iron says, I wrote this on Breezy's, didn't want to rewrite it here. This was very telling. I finally figured it out. Her inability to grow up or act her age is rooted in the fact she cannot accept missed opportunities of her youth. As the years go on, this will get harder and harder for her to accept. Stable relationship, marriage, kids, genetic or not, she can't have them. Due to her behavior online, adoption agencies won't approve her. There's also the reason for her reckless behavior, because she sees no future in her current age. When she's accepting, she's self-destructive. If she can accept these missed opportunities, she can live in the present without self-destructing, and she will finally stop losing what time she has in the world. Chantal, you must accept lost opportunities so you can improve and still find someone, but you won't until you accept what you've lost. I'm not in Chantal's head. I don't know what her childhood was like. If she's just trying to make up for something she never got in her youth. Like whatever fantasies, whatever dreams she had in her youth, she's living out the life she's always wanted to, but it's a very destructive life. And I just don't see purpose or meaning in any of it. Bluey says, there is no way you cleaned your house and bleached your whole kitchen area, etc., then got ready for this young guy, then went over to his place and picked him up, then went back to your place, then went out again to shop to get condoms, came home and did it a few times and talked for a couple of hours through Google Translate and then took him home. What a load of bollocks. I agree. Just she's all of that in 3 hours. Nah, that doesn't sound right to me either. I'm calling BS on that too. 1 hour, 50 minutes, can't come up with a lie of why her imaginary boyfriend has time to coddle her after imaginary sex. Suzanne Sylvia says, every single guy you meet swoons over you except Natter. Oh, right, I forgot. That's because he's a narcissist. Ugh. Living in a fairy tale must be exhausting. Oh, it must be when you're making up all the details as you go, trying to keep up with all the lies. Just Me says, you really went and bought a box of condoms and spread them around your room. I didn't think you can get any sadder. Oh, so you noticed that too, that it looked completely staged? That's because it was. I mean, between the condom wrapper being in the middle of the floor and then it looked like a brand new condom right there on her dresser area when it should have been in the bathroom after being used, and the sheets on the bed don't look messed up. There's no sweat stains, no nothing. Yeah, staged. Badly staged. Very, very badly staged. Della Watson says, I take it she's blocking the people who are calling her hookup fake. Well, that's because, like I said, truth and reality have no place in Chantal's life. You call her out on her BS, she's going to get mad because she wants to believe that she's smarter than all of us, that she's so smart and so conniving and so clever that whatever bullshit she tosses at us, we're going to believe it. And then when we show her we're not that stupid and her lies are not that smart, she gets angry. She doesn't want people pointing out how stupid she is and how stupid her lies are. Let's see. Lisa Peacock says, you gave him a channel talking about Natter, promoted him, told people to go over there, and now we are being punished. It's all about, she purposely sets people up just to fight with them. She purposely sets people up to fight with them. She gaslights people because she likes she gets a kick out of blocking people. She's setting you guys up to get mad at her because once you get mad at her, then she blocks you. Doreen says her shifty side-eye glances totally give away her lies. She's very vague, sharing few details because she is lying and not good at it. The entire story is nonsense. This hunk, this stud wants her. Why? Yeah, why does he want her? Why does he want her? She never explained why. Elizabeth Bennett says, none of this happened. None of it. How utterly humiliating to be 38 years old and making up sex stories. Pathetic. Well, when you don't get it and you want to act like you do get it, what choice do you have but to make up stories? So that's what she's doing. Let's see. 50 Shades of Beauty says, girl, yes, you are out of shape and sharing too much online. Yeah, that's the thing. She says she wants a private life, but where's the privacy? She shares everything. And then she gets mad at people for commenting on the things that she shares. You can't have it both ways. You just can't have it both ways, Chantal. So that's it for this react of the chicken wangs live stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like it, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you very much, and have a great morning, because it's now morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Have a good morning, and please take care. Bye-bye.